everyone, it's Karen from the Geordie Grandma. Today's video is another Sunday Sunshine show, so in collaboration with BusyBeeMaree, Maria Crocker and Tina's Talk Time. And today's topic is 5 things we'd take to a desert island. Now I really thought this topic was fun, but it was a lot harder than it sounds. So I was doing a little bit of research into it and I thought, well, I don't want to be stranded on a desert island on my own. So what I came across was a company that actually does desert island castaway type holidays, and I thought, what a really good idea. And you can do 2 types of holidays with them. You can do the survival mode where you have to build your own shelter and you have to find your own food and you're pretty isolated on the island. And I thought, I don't like the sound of that one. But then I saw the comfort mode where you actually get a private villa. You're still quite isolated, but you've got the villa, you've got a kitchen, they supply you with food so you can cook. And I thought that sounds like more my type of desert island excursion. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be staying on this desert island somewhere in Indonesia or the Philippines or the Caribbean on an isolated island, but in comfort mode. So I'm going to have the villa in the kitchen. So I'm going to, for the purposes of this video, imagine that I have all of the necessary things that I need. And I'm going to be going with Warren because I wouldn't want to spend the time on my own. And I'm thinking maybe I'm going to be there for a month. So when I thought about it, I thought, right, what am I going to take? And I was thinking, because I've already got probably the necessary things there, I'll need things that are more for entertainment, because I don't want to be, there's going to be no TV, no internet, you're not going to be able to do anything like that. So you need something to occupy yourself. Yes, it would be nice just, lying around for quite a while and looking in the sea, having a swim. But I would imagine you would get bored eventually. So here's the 5 things that I came up with. The first thing was I need to take a really good box set of books. Now that is cheating a little bit because it's more than one, but it is a box set, so it will be contained in one casing. I would really like to reread the Chronicles of Narnia. And you can get the box set of this. It's by C.S. Lewis, if you've never heard of it. And the most popular one, or the most well-known one, is probably The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. And it's a box set of 7 books. And it's all about these children who go to stay at a relative's house for the summer, and they accidentally go into the wardrobe and end up in a fantasy world full of talking animals, wicked witches and all that kind of good stuff. And I read this, I think, when I was about 9, and I would really like to go back and read that again. So I thought the Chronicles of Narnia might be something really good to take with us. But while I was browsing books on Amazon, I also came across something which I really fancy anyway, but it would be definitely a thing I could take to a desert island. And it is a box set by a lady called Tonya Capps, and it is the Cozy Mystery box set. And there's 10 books in this, and it says they're about small town gossip, family, and putting differences aside when troubles brew. I thought that sounds really good, actually. So if I was going for a month, I could probably get through those 10 books in a month. So that would also be something that I could take with us. So that was my first thing, a really good box set of books. The second thing I thought was Warren would probably take his own books, so we might need something to do together. And what better to take than Scrabble? You never get bored with Scrabble. You could even have themed Scrabble games where you just play ordinary Scrabble, or you could play naughty word Scrabble or intelligent word Scrabble. You could maybe have themes of words and things. So I thought Scrabble would be a good addition. So Scrabble was the second thing. I mean, there's lots of other board games you could take, but I think Scrabble is the one that you don't really get bored with. Let me know in the comments below, if you were going to take a board game, what would it be? Now, the third thing I thought of, I don't know if you ever saw a programme, I think it was about maybe 15, 20 years ago now, and it was Joanna Lumley and the production crew put her on this island on her own for 9 days and she had to survive. I don't know how much help she had, but it was quite an interesting programme. But one of the things she did was, I don't think she had the right kind of shoes for the island. So what she did was she took her bra off and made a pair of slipper type shoes out of this bra. Now I thought, well, I could probably get a couple of pairs of shoes out of my bras, but I would prefer not to do that. So I think a good pair of walking shoes or walking boots would be in order, because we would obviously want to explore the island. I'm not just going to sit in a luxury villa and, you know, sit there all week and do nothing. We would want to explore the island. So a good pair of walking shoes, I think, would be a good idea. Yeah, definitely not making them out of a bra. So that was the third thing. Now, the next thing I thought of was, you know, there's lots of TV programs, books, films centered around people being castaway on a desert island. You know, you've got Castaway with Tom Hanks. Maybe I need to take a ball with us so I can make a little friend if we ever need one. If you've seen Castaway, you'll know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll need a Wilson. I watched the TV series Lost. Absolutely loved that series. And I wouldn't actually mind being stranded on a desert island with some of the cast of that series. But Lost was very popular. And then you've got Fantasy Island, which was really popular in the 70s, I think. I don't know if I ever watched that. I just remember this little guy always saying, "The plane, boss, the plane." That's basically all I remember about it. So if you watched Fantasy Island and remember it, tell us in the comments below what it was about, because I know the name, I just don't know if I ever watched it. And then you've got things like Robinson Crusoe and Swiss Family Robinson. I think if I was going to be like Robinson Crusoe, or even if I was going to do the survival mode of this do Castaway holidays, I would probably need like a manual of how to build like a tree house so I could have somewhere to stay. But there's lots of books and films and TV programs about desert islands, and they seem to be really popular. So what I thought I would do is I would take a really thick notepad and pen, I'm including them as one item, and write my own story about being on castaway on a desert island. There's probably loads of scenarios you could come up with that. Or if you were castaway with somebody you really didn't like, or what if you were castaway with a few people and there was lots of secrets. I'm sure there is a film around that. But I think that would be quite interesting to write. And I've always been saying for about the last 30 years, I'd love to write a book. So maybe being on a desert island would give us a good opportunity. So yeah, notepad and pen is the fourth thing. Now I found the last item, the fifth item, quite difficult because I kind of run out of things that I would want to take. We never really take very much on holiday, so, and like I said, I'm guessing that we've already got the necessities. So I was thinking toilet roll, because having watched some things about desert islands, I really don't want to be using leaves. And even though we've got a villa here which is supplied with things, you could always run out of toilet roll. So toilet roll could have been a fifth thing. I was also thinking a swimsuit, but if you're on a desert island, I guess you don't really need the swimsuit. So maybe didn't want to take that. And then I thought lip balm. I'm constantly using lip balm. And if your desert island's, you know, quite hot, then you might need some lip balm. So I thought lip balm. And then I thought hand cream. That's the thing I would take. I use a lot of hand cream, and you could use hand cream on your hands, you can use it on your feet, you could use it as a body lotion, you could probably even use it as moisturizer if you really needed to. So I think a very, very large tub of hand cream would be my fifth item. So just to recap, the 5 items were the box set of books, the Scrabble, the walking shoes, the notepad and pen, and the hand cream. So those would be my 5 items. If you want to look at that, those Do Castaway holidays, I will put a link in the description box below. I'm not affiliated to them. I came across them as I was looking at desert island stuff on Google, and I just thought it looked really good. I think they're somewhere around €180 a night. So if you wanted to go, they've got them in like Indonesia, Philippines, Asia, the Caribbean, all kinds of different places, and they've been going for quite a long time. I'm giving them a good boost here, aren't I? So yeah, I just thought if you're looking for something different, maybe that is something you want to look at. But I'm not planning on going to a desert island anytime soon. So remember to go across and watch Marie from BusyBeeMaree, Tina from Tina's Talk Time, and Maria from Maria Crocker to see what their desert island videos are about. I'm sure they're going to be very different to mine. And if you've watched the Sunday Sunshine Show before, but you've maybe only watched my videos or you've only watched Tina's videos, please go across and watch all of our videos, because there might be something there, you know, that you didn't realise. We all do different things and we've all got different personalities, but there may be just, you know, someone that you haven't watched that you think, why was I not watching her? So please go across and just at least have a look at the videos today and see what you think. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.